All right. Good morning, good morning, Abuja. Good morning to the rest of the world from CHRICED Radio and TV. Thank you, Seyitan Dagidigbam, with us this beautiful morning on top the morning waka show. My name na Princess, and inside Naija don't show for your domot. As we take the start, normally we go first bring you the front pages of newspaper. After which the part 2 of the show go come when sabi person go there inside the studio to discuss some big to reach them. Now you dey wonder wetin be the big tories wey dey town inside today. First of all, no be tori to you, no be tori to me anymore. Say the national chairman of APC, Oga Abdullahi Ganduje, don resign, come up from that chair, and the thing don dey cause 1 or 2. You go need to dey with us to hear details of that tori. And another big paper state talk say this issue of putting meter, you know, they were putting meter for light, many still they struggle. We go know more inside the show today. But for now, make I take you to the front pages of the newspapers we did this morning. Starting with the Daily Trust newspaper, the biggest gist for their PDP NEC meeting go on today. Now, so the NWC members, they insist. But Damagum side, they say no. Now expanded caucus session. Enter inside the Daily Trust, you go see this and many more. Even the one where Ganduje don't come out, they say CPC side inside the party with North Central now don't they talk say may them carry the APC chairman give to them side. How the way when Naira take they fall, they increase the amount of money when Nigeria they owe to 149.39 trillion naira. Dan Tata then go bury him for Saudi Arabia today. And lastly, for the front page of the Daily Trust this morning on 2027 matter, Dengiwa they tell Tinubu, Sean sycophants. Who be that? What do he mean? Enter for inside the Daily Trust newspaper, and then you go see all the full gist this morning. Moving on to The Guardian. The Guardian not talk too much. He just say old rivalries, the hobble PDP lifeline NEC meeting. What thing they talk about, you go need to enter inside the Guardian newspaper of this morning. The full gist and Dagidibam there, they wait for you. Nigerian Tribune, Conland, Bagam would say Colonel Umar don't list Sultan Unyilola and 37 other military officers as members of the June 12 movement. He accept the CFR national honor where they give him, and then come the one Tinubu against sycophants. And still for the front page of the Nigerian Tribune, NEC meeting go on as planned. Now waiting PDP they talk be that the BOT go meet as they ready for the planned NEC meeting. Even Wabara don't they gather people we get mountain levels inside their matter together. All this and plenty more now you go see for inside the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. Daily Independent come follow quickly, and he say Nigeria rising debt, revenue shortfall don't they make all our worry of money for this country till they go deep and deep. Foreign exchange they at risk. Others now in they push airlines to pursue dry lease with states. All this big English them you go need to enter inside the Daily Independent newspaper to see the full yarn. Dangote 720 billion naira CNG drive go save Nigerians 1.7 trillion naira, and it go lift 42 million medium and small businesses them. Still, presidency don't give word back to Obi. They justify the travel where Tinubu travel go St. Lucia. Account for security votes. Now wetin SERAP they tell governors be that. People will get mountain levels for inside issue of no work, they worry. On top say there is more problem of say work no day for inside this country. And on the $3.5 billion Nigeria services, they say now in the cost deficit of all this weakness inside generation of foreign exchange. And now PDP crisis, they go more and more worse as the National Working Committee go hold parallel meeting. This one they do their own, this side too they do their own as they ready for NEC. NEC go happen today. They are insisting say na Taufik they lead the NWC. Governor Mba say in stand by the Southeast, NWC, BOT on NEC and their national seke. All this one and plenty more enter inside the Daily Independent newspaper of today, and then you go see the full gist they wait for you for there. Now, so don't they round up on top the front page of newspaper today, make we give you the Punch Sports Extra, and on top the Punch Sports Extra, biggest gist for their final act, Nigeria 3, Ghana 1. Our Falcons beat the Black Queens inside the last 2024 WAFCON warm-up game. More inside the front of the Punch Sports Extra. Joshua, they won Paul after they do some kind yabbing on top issue of knockout. Players Union, they paraverse for Akpom Ajax sacks. Osai, Samuels, Besiktas move, don't hang. Udeze support Omeruo to return back to the Eagles. Napoli don't add Osimhen inside their preseason plan. And on the one where PSG been wire Inter Miami 4-0 European champions. Now so they use Americans take do yeah inside the CWC. Barca go give Williams registration assurance. Chelsea don't agree on a £50 million Pedro deal. Devils, they ready third in Bumo bid. Nigeria don't grab one win for African fencing championships. And FOPA don't promise say Ingo support Nigerian handball. All this and more now you go see for inside the Punch Sports Extra of today. Now, this now where we will round up on top the front pages of the newspapers inside Naija and the rest of the world for today. But one thing what you go do for me, not just listen to wetin I talk, make sure say you grab a copy or two of these papers then, make you forget the full gist of wetin they play so that your own no go lost when time reach for things to happen. Now, you go need to tanda gidigba with us. Don't go anywhere. Make we take a message from our sponsors. When we come back, then it will be time for us to enter the part 2 of Inside Naija, where our Sabi person don't already sit down and you go break down some of the big gist for me and you. Yeah, so welcome back to CHRICED Radio and TV, where your matter now we own. My name still remain Princess, and inside Naija, now you did so. And we don't finish the first part. I hope so you don't make your way to one of the stands them to try get a paper, or you get planned to do that later. Now I'm coming back inside the studio. I already get my Sabi man with me. Kolawole Omoni, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Happy New Week, sir.
Same to you.
How was your weekend?
It was nice.
All right, it's good to see you here today. So you don't see how I get Kolawole inside the house. Now, Kolawole, before we begin to do all the small breakdowns then, National Chairman of APC, Oga Abdullahi Ganduje, just resigned over the weekend. How did news take come to you? And what it really be? Because we hear different rumors. Some they talk say it's site health reasons. Other ones they say it need personal time. Some they say now because Kwankwaso won't enter. How did the news come to you? And is there anything you have found out that we need to know?
Yeah, we saw it coming anyway. We know say this one will definitely happen, but it did shock he say it happened now. You understand? And when politicians don't they prep for say, okay, election day for front, you don't see the political activities, the permutation here and there, we don't they happen for a while now. So, too far from that reason why we've been to see what we're seeing right now. It did normal for his political party to come and use a particular story to cover up. So that's the reason why this thing be the happen with this. And one of the reasons why they know, because to them they go on to defend whatever the situation is. I remember when Ajuri in Gilali be come out that time too.
Oh yes.
They talk say he won't go attend to family matters. Till today, never finish family matters till today. You understand? Now personal matters, so it did normal to them to do it in that way, but we all know say now politics now in they play right now. The rumor been done they follow after say no be waiting APC and write for paper. Now be the real situation. The real situation are politics. Say now one of the political heavyweight way there for Kano, Senator Rabiu Musa Konkoso. Now be one move pot enter that political party, and you know the level of political enmity where they in between these two people, and based on that, they talk say now make them vex. From waiting will be in the year, we never even hear from the officer's mouth.
Yes.
I mean the Ganduje himself.
Yes.
Konkoso never talk to say yes or no to waiting them they talk about. But in Konkoso people don't they talk say yes. If our gato say make we follow, we go follow suit, we go follow and wherever it's going to. And some of the political associates of Ganduje too been done they talk, confirm, say true. They don't hear talk, say sure, Konkoso be one pot enter APC. In politics, anything is possible. And they always talk. And if you could remember, when NNPC been in battle with their law matter for court that time, at a point, even Concourse will be in travel, where we be here from story that time saying we go meet Oga Presido for France.
Yes.
Now
yes.
that time, now people don't they think, say, be like say, this thing go happen this time around, but it still not happen that time. Probably because of the preparation where they gather and stuff. So some people they able to say be part of the conditions why they take win that election that time. We no get details about that. We know say court don't rule and they've been ruling in Kano State. But you know what Kano means to politicians. APC cannot afford to lose Kano again the way they lost in 2023. You understand? Because it took the intervention of other states to rescue the situation for them, and the factor of Obi and Atiku will separate, we go share 66 million. And you know the permutation right now, we know they still never know whether they go align together. So whether they go still separate, they never know. So based on that, they need somebody way strong from the north to support them, especially in Kano. And the moment they can be able to secure Kano, you know what it means. And Ganduje, if you check, if to say Ganduje's candidate succeeded in winning that election, to say APC win and state election in Kano, the presidency for no the border to lobby Konkoso or anybody in Kano State. It means say the way they put Ganduje as a national party chairman, it means say state to pure for him because then go still get state for that place. But in a situation whereby the person where they in charge of your ruling party at the national level cannot be able to have a say in his own state, you know what it means. And the state we're talking about is not just a state, maybe from the southeast, where they have a limited number of votes. Now the peak of votes in Nigeria is a swing state. So if you have that kind of calculation, now one of the reasons why politicians know they joke with home be that no matter whatever you are doing in Abuja here, you can only be enjoying that moment. The moment you don't secure your home, it go hard you to maintain whatever you think you are doing in Abuja.
Wow.
And that is why you see the drama between Wike and that of Fubara before they are now settling the situation right now. So that was what Ganduje was not able to enjoy. He has been moving around. He has been bringing people more to his party. He has been achieving a number of things. You understand? Based on the ruling party, everybody wants to relate with them. But in his home, he doesn't have that relevant the way it used to be before now, because they no get and the governor not there for the state, and you know the influence of person where they in charge, regardless of any political party. Among the 110 political parties where they submit to INEC now, if Konkoso decided to leave that NNPP right now and jump to any one of them, he will still have his way because of that influence. You may not be talking about Zaria, you may not be talking about Kaduna State or any other neighboring state, but when it has to do with Kano, give it to Konkoso. And the how is there is obvious. For him to even come and win a ruling party in the state. You saw the drama in 2019. They almost won the election. Before the drama was okay, we want to do the run, and they took over based on the incumbency and power then. You understand? But the power is no longer there. Eventually, they came back in 2023. They still defeated. So you should know that that influence is there. And that is what is working for him. And that is what presidency need as we speak right now. So people don't suggest, okay, maybe we now become a running mate to Tinubu. Or maybe they will make use of deputy Senate President.
Talk about what they thought, say if they call him, he go answer.
Say if they call him, he go answer. You understand? Barao Jubri. So if that not the case, he's still in favor of the ruling party. Because no matter whatever they've been celebrating as we speak right now, getting people from the southeast, good. It's a game of number. They need more people to their side. But they know, say that number, you can't compare it to heavyweight number from Kano State. And whatever it will take them to achieve that, they need it as soon as yesterday. Because 2027 is near.
All right. So what thing will happen to the NNPP, should I say structure, NNPP stand for inside Kano? Because right now, we look and say, na NNPP get Kano. You know, Abba Kabir Yusuf is in NNPP, Kwankwaso na like should I say, not just even in-law, not like godfather. So is there a possibility now, say even that governor to go follow in political godfather, if truly this thing happened? Because like you talk, nobody don't really confirm. Now still church, amebo with the here. Let's say not true. Say Kwankwaso now they go APC. Will he follow him? Then what happens to NNPP inside Kano?
Whatever the fate of other political parties that their governors have been sacrificing their name, the nomenclature, and switching to other political party, the same thing will happen in Kano State. We all know the arithmetic. If Kwankwaso wakes the governor today, say, oh yeah, carry your load, let's go there. He has no choice, because we know how godfatherism has been working in the country. You understand?
Yeah.
And part of the conditions to be say, okay, are you still interested in winning 2027 election? If you say yes, sir, then follow me. And if you refuse to follow, then otherwise we prove the case. Because as we speak right now, the future drama will go day. Where me at the see where go day, we say Barau Jubri get interest in ruling Kano. He has been investing a lot in achieving this. Heavily. Every move. The one where they on paper, the one where they no feel record, he has been investing a lot to achieve this. Now, if Kwankwaso is coming on board to come and be a running mate, so does that mean Barau Jubri will sacrifice
again for the both of them?
It's a governorship move, you understand? If they are bringing Barau Jubri as running mate to Tinubu, where would Kwankwaso be? Just a godfather to just be managing the situation, or to just win election, use and dump? Because it may happen. It may be used and dump if it is not the one to take that ticket of running mate.
But it is a Kwankwaso go won't do running mate. I thought he has rejected it now, refused and saying now presidential
politician can easily reject whatever they feel like, oh, they are not close to getting it. Don't forget, we can also reject, hey, I'm not a running, I don't want to do running mate. But later he came out to say, okay, even when Atiku won election, he still no one put him as a running mate. They can easily debunk whatever, but when the story changed, they will still come back to come and tell you the reason why they are making the move. They are yes now, right now, in the next 2 hours can be no. And no can be yes, otherwise may be the case. So him saying, okay, whether I no go be, you know what it means now to come and be the number 2 citizen. It means you are very close
to number 1.
To number 1. It means
you.
When the southern presidential candidate finish his own tenure, it's easier for you to say as number 2, let me go to number 1, because at that time, it will now be the turn of the north. Because as we speak right now, some people have been projecting, say, okay, Wike want to run for president in 2031. Now the reason why they push and stuff like that.
Yes.
But the Sony system is not favoring Wike in 2031. It's not favoring him in the sense that a southern president, if Tinubu won election in 2027, it means he has done his 8 years and they need to switch to the north. So at that point, nobody will be willing to support any southern candidate. But it's a very clear opportunity and clear chance for Kwankwaso if he becomes a running mate of Tinubu right now.
Yes.
Spending 4 years as number 2 citizen, he can't be silent. He will be everywhere. Unlike the way people have been complaining about Shetima now, Kwankwaso will be running things, will be making things happen because he knows what it means. So it will be so easier for even the northern electorate to say, okay, let us go for him. It has always been his wish. He'll be able to spread his scope because as you speak right now, whether we like it or not, his stronghold is Kano. Just simply Kano, nowhere else. So it's a good platform for him if he can be a running mate to Tinubu in 2027.
All right. Now, still on top of the matter, what is next now for Ganduje?
What is
and again, 2 things. Like the rumors now, the church they say, now because they don't finalize plan to bring Kwankwaso Naimeki, so is he going to leave the party or how? And most of it talk say for politics, no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. Does it now mean say Kwankwaso and Ganduje, the enmity is, you know, work with that rule of no permanent, their enmity is really strong?
Yeah, it's strong. For instance, see the drama of Emirate Council in Kano State.
Yes.
It's still part of this political battle between both of them. They may become friends in future But for now, most of the team wey fit join them, both of them really get interest in it.
Inside.
You understand? So it go hard them to be friends for now. If Atiku and Obasanjo can be sitting together right now and be discussing, I can't eliminate the fact that they may become friends in future.
Just not anytime soon.
Yes, not anytime soon because of the situation way there for ground
But is it really possible say Ganduje resign because of Kwankwaso?
Why not?
Impossible.
At a point, he saw this one coming too. When Tinubu had that meeting with Ganduje, with Kwankwaso in France,
yes.
He was furious then.
Wait, say
he vexed. Well, that time, you understand?
Yes.
They were prepping him for a ministerial appointment.
That time, yes.
It was all this back and forth, sponsorship here and there, the spokesperson of governor in Kano State too. Many of them be the accuser. I think they were even still looking for the spokesperson as we speak right now. Say, okay, you get some certain way they make against Ganduje here and there.
Yes.
They will say, it no go there possible that time, making projection, making a lot of stuff, and it didn't possible. They now switch it to, okay, can you now be a party chairman? You understand?
Yes.
Because if you want to have a presidential, it's not that the president cannot use his veto to achieve, say, this one are my presidential candidate from, some ministerial candidate from Kano State. He can use it. But for someone that has political ambition in future too, that is doing the plus and minus calculation, he can't just sacrifice the fact that, oh, Ganduje worked for him. He really need to compensate him to now use that one to scatter his own future. They always do this permutation here and there. That was why they use that. Okay, if they don't allow me to take you as my ministerial person, they don't get the option. They can't dictate who will be our national party chairman. Even though internally too, many people still get issue with him having that position. You understand? That was why they use that one to compensate him. So if they are not the one to say go right now, is the one to resign, I think we need to commend him. Because if he cannot make that move, the way we've been talking, if he did not make that move last week, eventually they will still force him out of the system. Because the moment Kwankwaso comes aboard, the situation, it go hard.
So Kwankwaso actually get more level past Ganduje?
Political wise,
yes,
I want
presence,
to believe that.
political.
Both of them get political experience, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Even when Kwankwaso be in contest that time, that Ganduje deputizing, both of them wanted to run. They have to tell Baba, we know say you senior this person by age or whatever, or kindly step down, let this man come and do his second term. You know, he did a staggered tenure.
Yes.
He been start, he lost, he came back after Shekharau finished his 8 years. So based on that, with the influence in the north, with the way they do things, the way Ganduje, many stories about the fraudulent move about that particular controversial video. You understand? Gandola video, where they never still resolve until today. Where EFCC till today no still see evidence to follow up, to make sure say they do the needful, and many other anti-corruption agencies, we're also calling them out anyway.
Yes, so with all that video.
So based on all those ones, compared to that of Kwankwaso, I'm not saying compared to that of Kwankwaso because maybe Kwankwaso and clean, so because you know politicians, you understand. But for the fact that you can't really say, okay, this is the situation at hand. Oh, don't let me even conclude on that, because some people were still asking that Kwankwaso should also be investigated on how pension money take waka for Kano State. How they mismanage pensioners' money, where they take build houses here and there, until today, they don't see the result. You understand? So many issues on top of that one too. But for the fact that they see a sitting governor then packing money where they talk say this thing no dey lawful, until today, nobody fit to say, oh, I don't get enough evidence to go investigate them. Then you know say issues there. But when we want to do the calculation of say, okay, who will be the political weight between both of them, whether we like it or not, Ganduje no gets governor anywhere nationwide. Kwankwaso, he has a governor with his own political party, even though internal crisis they inside the party to say he don't hijack him. But no matter the situation, if he no enter the NNPP, there's no any drama or any grammar you won't blow that will make NNPP to win election in Kano State. So that's just politics for you.
And then next time, before we go close mouth on top this matter, the CPC, that's now the what they call the Congress the CPC...
Former CPC political party.
Yes, I try to remember their full name, something Congress, yeah. Anyway, I'll check them. Now, those ones now don't come out now, come dey para. Say, time don't reach. Make them, give them their own, they should make them good. The Congress for Progressive Change. Now, remember, say, all of them now, that many years ago, when they won't form the party, you know, now the Congress for Progress in 2013, it was ANPP, All Nigeria People's Party, Action Congress of Nigeria, Congress for Progressive Change, then one part of ABGA, another part where they call New People's Democratic Party, and them come together, collapse to form this present APC. Now, the CPC side, don't they talk, say, now them be one of the legacy parties where it definitely form APC. And since, now only them never carry national chairman. So as this one now don't happen, now then I don't they feel marginalized. So may then give them the national chairmanship. They don't even pick person self. They even pick Tanko Almakura, you know, former governor of Nasarawa State. Say now one of the party loyalists, he has been there right from day one, you know. What do you think about this one, the next national chairman? Because I think the Dalori don't step in as acting of the party, but the next, the cry, the agitation by the CPC side, it makes sense. And what do you think?
It's not internal affairs anyway. They can use their own discretion to decide. And also, I will advise them to follow their, waiting be their party constitution being they talk about picking the national chairman. And if they want to check that one too, they will still need to factor who has the influence to really make things work for them. They've already appointed an acting chairman.
Yes.
Till December. You understand? So next 6 months is good enough for them to know who should be the next chairman.
Okay, so the chairmanship position is also somebody who will make things happen.
But definitely, you can't just pick, can they just come and pick me now? We don't know anything about politics.
Like maybe the oldest person inside the party or oldest. Somebody who won't compensate.
They will tell you that they have oldest in all locations, in all 6 geopolitical zones.
True.
So that person will get that charisma to really lead. And where still hold, then get them in all the locations, you understand, that can really have that influence, that will be able to push for whatever the aspiration is, they need the person. And beyond that too, you have to check, okay, this person that is living came from Northwest.
Yes.
Are they replacing him from Northwest?
Oh, from
we have Deputy Senate President from Northwest too, you understand. That one, normal elective position, we can eventually get this thing. In his own this thing. Even they still elect him for the Senate anyway.
Yes.
But this one is more of party affairs. But these are the kind of calculation way then they always do. If they are taking it to other region, waiting be the criteria where they want you to take them. But whatever the situation, I can even bet you, if it is based on, say, okay, this person gets what it takes for us to win the election, and again, to have interest of the presidency at heart. Yes. All those factors will come to play in whoever will be the next APC national chairman.
Okay, so this agitation fit no really even count.
If the agitation can't counted then, we can't even have Ganduje in the first place.
Yes.
Because he's not even near who's supposed to be in charge, because he just finished his tenure as a governor. We have a number of them that were there before him. He left PDP for that political party. We had a number of founding fathers and that were there before him. Yes. So he's not supposed to even get them. But like I said, the discretion of a presidency, the influence of presidency also matters who will be the next chairman. And say the person get interest of, okay, who will be the presidential candidate.
All right, now that's not still the voice of Kolawole Omoniyi, our sabi man, our sabi person, where they help us to break down most of the yarnings them. What would they talk about? We stay on top inside Naija for CHRICED Radio and TV. Don't forget, follow us on top all of our social media handles. You go see them, say they scroll for on top your screen, and then mostly they live with us for YouTube. Follow all of our reports. Drop your own contribution there. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Make you continue to join this family. Now, coming back inside the studio, SERAP, that's now the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, a joint body where they also fight for people's rights. Don't come out now using a freedom of information request over the weekend. Say, make state governors come and give accounting. Make them come talk and play by play. Make them explain how they spend public funds. in the name of security votes since May 29, 2023. Now, in the wake of all the killing now where they go on, you know, all these killings, them, everything. Now, they say, see, oh, they are not securing life and property in different states. Insecurity, they happen. Now that they collect security votes. Make these governors come and account for how they spend this money. Then they also say EFCC, ICPC, make all of them involved, investigate, track, and monitor how states take the spend security votes. What will be your take on this one?
If we want to be transparent enough, it's not by even SERAP calling for this before they let Nigerians know about how then they spend this money. We don't talk, I'm repeatedly tired. And they always talk, say, and national security. The shocking part of this security vote money, where they talk about,
yes,
the condition talk, say, governors go use their discretion to spend them.
So, meaning?
And anything where you tell politicians to use your own discretion to spend them, you know what it means.
I do.
The shocking part of it, I go tell you, is that some of them, if they do intervention, social investment intervention, say then go buy noodles, give people, say me then they sell them for roadside.
Yes.
Then go claim, say, na inside security vote money, and they take do them. If you ask them why, then go talk, say, if they no empower those people,
then
they
go put hand for
become security threat tomorrow. You see the situation right now? The reason why we are saying, okay, can you be more specific? And what it means is that even if there is any condition that will make you accountable to it, what is the area of priority?
Yes.
You understand? I will not even mind the situation whereby you are saying you are putting your entire security vote money to educational sector. Because now person where you know train today, now constitute nuisance tomorrow. I wouldn't mind. But these people, because nobody is asking them, nobody is even telling us the amount they are getting monthly.
For it.
If you go
So
search
not
now,
even talk the amount
nobody they talk about the amount. That's part of what they ask now. Okay, how much I got? From what we have been seeing, some states, if you go on Google now, you will see some say, okay, annually they got 6 billion naira, maybe monthly 500 million. Some states, the peak that I saw online is 21 billion naira annually that they got. But there is no any mechanism to say, okay, come and explain what you use and do.
21 billion.
And in the course of doing that, some people may say, okay, I go buy plenty goats, make them the rear and may born pikin, plenty pikin in a year. That one too, now your security vote, say you take and empower people. Some go talk, say, okay, and real security, now they take and battle. But when you don't have a proper, how can we have a system that provide money that cannot ask questions in return? And we say we are practicing democratic system of government. It's not done. No transparency, no accountability. So the earlier, the better. Let them explain. In return, how much are they spending and what are they spending it on? The federal government, where they give, if they cannot even give us the account, can they be accountable to the person where they give them? How can you have a platform where you give, you keep on giving, and the person cannot come in return to come and say, okay, this is what I use the money for? It don't make any sense. So I hope they will be able to do that, and probably set up now. Thereafter, if they refuse to explain now, they will now say, okay, they are going to court. Court will now give them judgment. Oh, SERAP don't win for court. They say me, then they explain. They will still not comply. It's unfortunate.
Okay, so and I really want me to go. How do we now get these people to comply? Like, truly, plenty of this, SERAP mostly, they really take most of these issues to court, and they win them. But compliance, implementation of that judgment, they hardly work. How do we get there?
The how is for us to keep asking questions. The how is for Nigerians to unite in requesting for this. Just for instance, say today, if we no explain this security vote, we will go on gas strike. If we no explain this security vote, we no go work. The mama where they say akara for road, we no go even do them. If we no explain this security vote, this is what, it's not by saying, oh, you carry arms, you won't go challenge your government.
Yes.
You see the power within you, even if it is sacrifice, to say we need this thing done. Because unfortunately, even if SERAP go to court now and they win for court, the people who are supposed to implement, enforce, or make this thing a reality, if they no do them, the likes of governors and presidents, then go sit talk, say they get immunity. You can't do anything for them. And like I always talk, in my former place say we get this forever immunity in Nigeria. Even when they still step down, there's no proper system to say, okay, now you don't finish your 4 years or 8 years. Come and explain to us in details. It could still be like, say, oh, that immunity still they follow them forever. And it's not supposed to be like that. How many presidents will just see many people blaming their ministers, blaming their political appointees? But how many presidents they don't carry enter court in Nigeria to say, come and explain what transpired during your 4 years or 8 years tenure? How many of them? So when they have this impression that regardless of whatever happened under my watch, nobody will question me or query me later, then they can do whatever. And that is the reality of what we are facing in the country right now.
That's not the reality of what they face inside the country right now. Kolawole Omoni is still inside the house, and very soon we will change parole on top of the show. Inside Naija, now you still on top. So hope say you don't check out our social media handles at CHRICED Radio TV, and then just continue to look at our screen, and then you will see all our addresses then live on YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV. Very, very important. Now back into the studio. Inside the newspaper today, electricity, now one of the Tori we did here. They say about 7 million consumers. We've been read some, the newspaper been carried some part of them last week. The newspaper they talk say, even despite say they put it for band A, most of them they spend money, they know they see the light. Today, oh, now what they see now? They say about 7 million people now will they use this light. They know they enjoy them. Even though they don't spend like 1.5 trillion naira on top meter, most places still never get this meter. You get inside the Tori now, they say the customers are complaining. You get the experts, they explain, say, see why meter idea fail. There some group where they fight for other people, they say, consumers are suffering. They are going through a lot under this matter. Oga Minister for Power say, when I just thought there has really been progress. Now I say, make I bring them to you, based on, you know, waka and everything, the way they do. And we, you know, what do you think about this Nigerian meter thing, where they do the metering program, the national mass metering program, what did they do? Do you think it has been successful?
It hasn't.
Why are you talking
The national mass metering program, what they do now, federal government project, where they make sure, say, every household get a meter.
Yes.
Apart from that particular provision, we no fee circulate every household. Nigerians too, on their own, they buy meters by themselves.
True.
Even though if you pay, you could still need to queue sometimes before you get them.
Yes.
Then go tell you, say there's a system in place to make sure, say, they refund your money. Nah, big lie.
Yes.
You know, they work like that. Many people we don't buy, they
so
don't
they
get
don't
it
give
in
anything
return.
refund, yes.
And like I they always talk, even if they won't refund that money, because the next provision talks, say me they refund them. If they won't refund the money, for instance, for a landlord, we get like maybe 10 or 20 flats. You go buy meter for each of in tenants. And the only platform where you feel refund the money now when the person they recharge through their card.
Yes,
you understand?
yes.
So even if there is a provision for you to refund, are you refunding the landlord or the tenant that got the meter free?
And tenants no go agree pay you because tenant is not taking the meter with them.
He's not taking the meter with them. So the system gets serious K-leg. That is even the entire process, right? Now, federal government don't make a number of loans and money, send them to these discos. We get 11 of them nationwide to make sure, say, them provide meters. At a point, I witnessed the distribution. But if you check them, it's still not there enough. Next condition talk, say, now discos, now they must provide meters for Nigerians. They don't provide them. They are not sanctioned.
Yes.
Then go even tell you, say, this same disco where they talk, say, na them must. Say, when they go for backyard, na another story, and then they talk about.
Yeah.
When they see, say, the discos no get capacity to do that, they also came in Nigerians, they buy them, then go, they refund their money gradually or compensate them. That one still no happen. Now we have over 7 million deficit nationwide. Household, if we never ever increase, because every day people they build house more, we are not getting more meters. If you hear any serious nation we get mindset of boosting its own economy, that one say we get problem, right? And one of the reasons why you can really hammer in life to become a wealthy person now, when you feel identify problems in your area, and you now think of what is supposed to be solution to that problem, and you make provision for it. And now where will they get them wrong be that? We have the deficit, nationwide, if you can provide meter to every single customer in Nigeria today, we've solved the electricity problem by maybe 40 to 50%. Do you know why? If you no supply me, I will not complain, say I'm paying wetin you no give me.
Yes.
In return, many of the people wey no get this meter, they are shortchanging even discos.
Yes.
And I will explain why.
Please explain.
If you are lucky enough to be in a location where then they give them supply, steady supply, and you are under postpaid, estimated billing,
yes,
you will be cheating the discos.
How?
You'll be cheating them because you get steady electricity supply.
Yes.
It means say with that one, unlimited usage of that particular electricity.
Yes.
You can put your boiling ring.
Yes. So
you can put this big
AC
machine where they do block. Wetin they call them? Co-room.
Serious?
You can put it endlessly. You'll be using whatever.
Wow.
You understand? In the name of say you get more supply, but no prepaid meter to really calculate and estimate what you are using. What they normally do is to go to that particular community to see the level of consumption for that particular month. They will now spread it on top of all everybody. Customers.
Maybe I'm not knowing that some people use
all customers where no get meter.
Yes.
Here is now the point. People where no get meter, where go come out from house maybe around 6 a.m. before I go return at 10. He won't go bath and eat and sleep. He don't get enough time to do anything with electricity. That same person in his own house, and the person where they house is morning till night, where they even run business inside that house, you give them equal. Say maybe they can't pay the same amount of naira. See the way you are cheating Nigerians. For the locations where they know they supply well, you still give them estimated billing. Say this is the amount you must pay. If to say the person get meter, you know say the moment we no get light,
yes,
you know they pay anything.
True.
This is the reality on ground. The reason why they're supposed to concentrate more on that metering. The reason why they're supposed to empower our local manufacturers where they do the production. Do you know at a point they were even neglecting the one we are producing in Nigeria?
Yes, now.
They say it's not strong enough. That people are tapping into it, they are manipulating it. Instead of them to, what can we do to empower these people? They left for abroad. Again, importation of meters. As we speak right now, they are still importing meters to Nigeria.
Sure.
We have manufacturers in the country. Can we empower these people more to provide more, to create more employment opportunity? So we want to employ people, direct and indirect job in that regard, and make sure say every single household, and now set a deadline. In the next 2 years, I don't want to have any customer of this coast that will not have prepaid meter in their house. Damn. The moment you can be able to achieve this, the next target will now be how will Disco be able to supply? Because at that point, they know say if there's no supply, there will be no money for them. True. They will not be the one to be running scatter when you tell them that transformer in your street is no longer working. They know that the moment the transformer is not working, they are not bringing bill to that particular location. You are not using your prepaid meter for them to be able to get 1 naira or 2 naira. So instead of community gathering themselves together, to engaging themselves, taxing themselves to come and pay to fix meter and transformer, is the discos that will be running scatter because they know what they are getting from you monthly. The moment your transformer is done, they know that their resources, their source of income, their revenue is done in that particular location.
Yes. Oh, yes.
This is how they can be able to achieve it. And meter is the yes, is the answer to all this. But unfortunately, they don't care. Because the moment they know that, okay, Genco is doing its own part.
Yes.
Transmission TCN is doing its own part. They are transmitting to you. They now say, okay, in this area, this Garimpa, where we do, now so amount of naira, they used to realize 1 billion naira every month. With all customers having prepaid. The following month, they now discover that they did not realize 1 naira from them. They now say, what happened? Oh, they say because the transformer that is supplying the entire Garimpa is down. Whose problem is it at that particular time? It's Disco's problem. All stakeholders will be asking them plenty questions. I supply to you to give these people and get my 1 billion naira. You can't get it. What happened? Because they are transformer. At that point, do you think it's the people of Guaripa that will be looking for money to fix their transformers? No. It's a Disco that will be running. So all of them have been seeing the weak system. They're enjoying the moment. People that are getting more supply of electricity in their area and they don't have meter, they'll be enjoying the moment and they are celebrating it silently. People that have meter that they don't get supply, they don't care. Many of them are opting for solar. Oh, when you people bring it, good and fine. I have prepaid. I can't pay what I don't consume. But the unfortunate side of it, the majority that do not have meter, that they are estimating them based on monthly calculation, they are the one that are the receiving end, because most of them don't even get the required supply of what they are billing them. So it's so unfortunate that meters supposed to be the yes to some of these irregularities to make sure that the entire value chain work, but they've not been able to fix it.
Meter now is supposed to be the answer to all this problem of say light no day or say light no steady, but unfortunately we never still fix her. But what about the privatization of our electricity? So nothing happened about that one?
That's the question we should be asking many of them. That since when the likes of Jonathan and Lamadi Sambo been dead there, now they don't do this privatization.
Yes.
Can we now say, appraise these people? Are we really getting it right since then or not? One of the challenges that they too may also be facing, that they will be telling you, because the moment you allow excuse, you give a room for excuse in Nigeria, that's what Nigerians will capitalize on.
Yes.
When they did the privatization, they did not privatize the entire value chain.
Sorry, explain that.
The entire value chain, by implication, they not privatized from Genco to transmission to distribution. They started with distribution. They privatized part of generation, where the source, they even come from like Kanji Dam and stuff like that. The transmission is still by the federal government as we speak right now. So based on that, they still have influence in one way or the other on how things will work.
Because some experts even talk and say government intervention is one of the biggest problems.
So that's number one. Then number two, even if you privatize it, many government agencies nationwide, if you say all the 11 discos we have now, should come and do calculation of how much government agencies are owing them. It's in billions of dollars. You understand? So when they sum everything together, if you now ask these discos that, why are you guys not operating maximally? Why are you not doing the way it's supposed to be done? They will now give that excuse of people where they owe them. At a point, they were threatening that they will cut light in Aso Rock.
Yes.
A whole Aso Rock said, now it's okay. We can't even afford the amount you people are giving us based on band A again.
Yes.
The band A you impose on Nigerians, that Nigerians are struggling to manage. Even a whole presidency cannot afford it. They are now opting for solar energy.
Huge amount of money.
So if you now see the situation, if presidency can be saying, "Oh, my head they pay me,"
yes.
So what do you expect to for Nigerians? So they allow that blame game to work.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why they don't get full mouth to deal with discourse. Because discourse too get excuse the reason why they're not supposed to work well the way they're supposed to work. One of the things that they're supposed to ask discourse to be accountable for whatever they gave them is the fact that how much investment have you put in place since when you took over the company? You understand?
Yes.
How much of the investment? They've not been able to appraise them on this because a number of money that some of these agencies are also owing them.
Bam. Now, before we conclude on this one, which way, when it comes to this life, does it now mean say truly all this, they no fair feasting, enjoy them despite everything, so we'll continue like that? Which possible solutions?
Which way is supposed to be make provision for Nigerians? If it will take them to go and amend that condition, we thought say now discos must provide meter, even though many Nigerians are now used to buying it. They can amend it to let Nigerians truly buy their meters. And after all, if you can be able to afford a house of maybe 10-20 million naira, you should be able to buy meter. If they are not giving you national grid supply in that particular house, you can afford 500,000 naira generator to at least power temporarily. Some of them, they are going into solar. So buying meter should not be a problem to Nigerians. But what about the availability of that meter? I asked many of their stakeholders that if all Nigerians, those 7 million deficit they are talking about, if all of them wake up today say, see my money, give me meter, do we have it? They said no, we don't have it. So the availability must be there. You must be able to act genuinely that you really mean things. The discourse must be able to invest. Government agencies must be able to clear their debt. For these people, budget how much you use to clear this debt, clear it. If they are not clearing it, regardless of whoever and your status, no look Uche face, cut their light. Yes, cut it. Let them go for something else. And let us also let them share from what the pains that Nigerians are experiencing right now. Cut their light. You understand? Let everybody be held accountable for this. The moment you can be able to achieve that, we'll now be talking now, okay, who's supposed to do what and who is not doing what? Will the person be sanctioned? Waiting the law, waiting the provision of law is talking about. Can they still maintain that disco ownership? At a point they took over from Kano because of these irregularities.
Yes.
Can they take it over from them and get a serious business person to be in charge? Can we privatize the entire value chain? If you are not privatizing the entire value chain, can we take over this from private sector, whatever it will be? It means we need that seriousness to make sure that things work as expected.
Bam. And in conclusion, Mr. Kolawole, for everything we don't talk today, final words before we let you go.
In conclusion, I wish APC well, but drama still there for front. Because some of these jumpology irregularities, everybody go to jump based on their own interests. They are celebrating the moment, oh, people are coming to a party, this, that. It will now reach a stage now where you want to now do definition of interest of all the individuals that are coming. Can your party space accommodate all their interests? The answer is no. So when they now get to that point that you need to define interests of Konkoso, interests of Tinubu, interests of this former governor that just and the current governor that just put in, and many other big guys, at that point, now where crisis they always start with that. If they struggle to manage that crisis and they eventually win election, before you know it, when they start their tenure, it will be brewing up and it will be affecting the entire Nigerians. So it better make Nigerians shine their face on all this jumpology. It's not by who join what. It's by who has the capacity to offer whatever we wish for the future of this country. That should be our priority.
Thank you so much, Kolawole Omoni, for a wonderful time we will spend together. I beg, enjoy the rest of your day, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, and for you, we say you continue to tanda on top of the program with us. We will really thank you. Say you spend this good 1 hour and more with us on Top CHRICED Radio and TV. To take and enjoy another beautiful edition of Inside Naija, you're going to need to join us tomorrow again around 9 o'clock. But until then, follow us on top all of our social media handles. You will see them on top the screen. And then at the same time, the website, the dial to join us on top this beautiful, beautiful program live at www.CHRICEDradioandtv.com. Not go anywhere because another program, they come up very soon. Till you see me again, continue to enjoy the rest of your day. My name remains Princess. See ya.